Good afternoon. My name is Jason Finch from the offices of Jason Finch and Associates. But what I really want to talk to you about today is the prices of applications for immigration and what we can expect here in the near future. As we all know, the immigration USCIS is experiencing some tough times right now, in part because of the government policies with the extreme vetting, and also in part because of the COVID. They've had a huge decrease in the number of applications that have been filed, and as you may or may not know, USCIS survives on filing fees that come with applications. And of course, with the extreme vetting, they've now added layers upon layers of bureaucracy that eat up those filing fees faster than they may have thought. And so they've had to add new staff, and it just ate away all their budget that they don't have anymore. And so what they're doing here is, first of all, they've gone to Congress and asking for money. They were going to furlough people starting actually yesterday and today, but they've extended that to the end of August to see if they can secure some sort of funds from Congress. But with this request for funds from Congress, they've also said that they're going to pay it back, and the way they pay it back is they're going to raise rates on filing fees for applications, and that's kind of what I want to talk to you about today. If you're doing a family-based immigration, these fees might actually be a little bit of good news for you. If you're doing employment-based immigration, it's going to be terrible news for you because that's where the hits are going to come. Just as one example, there is a application that's going to have an 85% increase, which is a employment-based non-immigrant application. And so if your employer is thinking about petitioning for you, these changes are supposed to go into effect at the end of October, and you might want to think about getting your application on file before then. For the rest of us, though, there's actually some good news coming in through this. For example, if you need to renew your green card using the Form I-90, it's actually going to decrease in price. Right now, they're at $455. If you file online, it's going to decrease to $405. If you do it with a paper filing, it's going to go to $415. So it's going to decrease. For those of you who want to petition for your fiance, the filing fee for a fiance visa or petition is going to decrease from $535 to $510. If you are a lawful permanent resident or a U.S. citizen petitioning for a spouse, a child, or a parent, the filing fees are going to increase for the I-130s. Right now, they're $535. If you file online, it's going to be $550. If you file with paper, it's going to be $560. So I'm going to talk about this in a second, but the I-45, which is the adjustment of status, is actually going to decrease in price. So you might want to think about filing your I-130 petitions now before October, before the price increase, and then filing your application for adjustment of status, the I-45, after the price changes, because that application is going to decrease $10, so from $1,140 to $1,130. And the fingerprint fee, except for DACA applicants, is going to decrease from $85 to $30. The employment authorizations are going to increase except for DACA, but the rest of them are going to increase from $410 to $550. Now, as far as those of you who are filing through consular or getting your residency through consular processing, I don't have any information on what the Department of State is going to charge for the DS-160s, but I do have price changes for the waivers. So, for example, the unlawful presence waiver, I-601A, which is done in the United States, is going to increase from $630 to $960. For those of you who have to do your waivers outside of the United States, the ground of excludability to the I-601 is going to go from $930 to $1,010, and the I-212, which is for deportation, is going to go from $930 to $1,050. For those of you who need to appeal a decision of USCIS here in the United States, the appeal fee was $675. It's going to be increased to $700. And if you're, for example, a student who wants to change your status, filing fees currently are $370. They're going to increase to $390 if you're going to do it online, and $400 if you're not going to do it online. Those of you who have the 2-year green card, those fees for to remove the conditions, the I-751 is going to increase from $595 to $760. Now, for those of you who are applying for citizenship, applying before October would be wise if you can qualify to apply, because filing fee currently for citizenship is $640. However, the online filing is going to go up to $1,160. The paper filing is going to go up to $1,170. And if you've applied already for citizenship and for one reason or another your N-400 application was denied and you want to appeal that, currently, the appeal filing fee is $700. It's going to increase to $1,725 online and $1,735 on paper. So that gives you an idea of where we're at as far as these filing fees are concerned. Again, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about today. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. Our phone number is going to be on this video, and I appreciate your time. Thanks.